In the throes of World War II, amidst the chaos and destruction, an unexplained phenomenon emerged. It was a time of immense strife, where the world was caught in the grip of a terrifying conflict. In the midst of this, on the battlefront, whispers began to circulate of eerie apparitions. These were not just shadows in the night, but figures that bore an uncanny resemblance to fallen comrades. The soldiers, already stretched to their limits, were left bewildered. As the battle intensified, so did the sightings, leaving the soldiers in awe and fear. The battlefield was not only filled with the living, but, if the tales are to be believed, also by spectral soldiers from the past. In the heat of battle, amidst the cacophony of gunfire and the whistling of mortars, numerous soldiers reported seeing ghostly figures. These apparitions, clad in outdated military attire, appeared to be fighting alongside them. Some soldiers described them as silent, spectral companions, their ethereal bodies flickering in and out of the fog of war. Initial reactions were of disbelief and shock. After all, the stress of war can play tricks on the mind. But as the sightings became more frequent, a sense of eerie acceptance settled among the ranks. These were not just apparitions, they were comrades from a different era, sharing the same battlefield, fighting the same enemy. One particular account describes a spectral soldier guiding a lost platoon back to their lines in the dead of night. The spectral soldiers seemed to be more than mere hallucinations. They were actively participating in the war, aiding their living counterparts. When the smoke cleared and the battle ended, the ghostly warriors vanished as suddenly as they appeared. The battlefield, once teeming with spectral figures, was now empty save for the soldiers who had survived the ordeal. They were left to grapple with the reality of what they had witnessed, a task easier said than done. Faced with the inexplicable, many sought solace in rational explanations. Some chalked up the apparitions to the stress of combat, a byproduct of fear and adrenaline. Others looked to the supernatural, convinced that they had been aided by spirits from another realm. The aftermath of the battle was marked by a profound change in those who had experienced the ghostly phenomena. Many reported feeling a newfound sense of courage and resilience, as though the spectral warriors had left behind a piece of their indomitable spirit. Historians and paranormal experts have since delved into these events, offering a plethora of theories. Some propose the sightings were hallucinations induced by the extreme conditions of war. Others suggest a collective psychological phenomenon, where the power of suggestion and shared fear resulted in mass visions. Yet, despite the myriad explanations, the truth remains elusive. The ghostly warriors of World War II continue to intrigue and mystify, their story retold and theorized over the decades. Whether these ghostly warriors were real or the product of stress and fear, their legend lives on, adding an eerie chapter to the annals of World War II.